Why do you say they did not do that about the prison cell video? I mean, I know there's a missing minute before midnight, and now there's a report out that the video itself has been, I don't want to say manipulated, which makes it sound nefarious, but that changes were made to it prior to it being released. Dan admitted on Fox and Friends that they were cleaning it up so that it was more easy to see. And that minute before midnight, I think his defenders would say, what kind of a ninja could get in and out of the cell in a minute and commit this murder? Like, if you believe that, I got a spaceship I want to sell you. But I think there are people like Julie K. Brown who say, like, her response to all that was, you're debating what happened at a Starbucks in Austin instead of talking about JFK getting shot in the head in Dallas. Her point has been that video doesn't show Epstein's cell. It shows a common area down the hallway from Epstein's cell. And we have no idea what prisoners may have had access to Epstein, what deal may have been struck with them, how easy it was for them to get to him. Even in his cell alone, if you want to argue there was that just allowing him to commit suicide was what was done as opposed to actual murder. He was given 2 mattresses when most people had 1. He was given extra linens when that was forbidden. A couple weeks after he had tried to kill himself. So there's a couple of theories abounding, but I'm curious why you think Dan didn't live up to the promise on the tape.
Well, I mean, he said both he and Patel said that we would be getting the original prison video. I mean, the exact quote from Patel was, "We're going to give the original Epstein prison video, so you don't think there were any shenanigans." I was joking with a friend of mine. I was like, one of the most endearing quality of Republicans is that they're such bad liars. The Democrats are really good at it, but this is clear misinformation. You can see in the metadata that the video was assembled from 2 source clips, saved multiple times, exported and uploaded to the Department of Justice's website. You can see this both in the Wired report, also CoffeeZilla, a really underrated podcaster, did a really incredible investigation of it. Moreover, it doesn't, as you said, it doesn't actually dispel suspicions in any way. It contradicts the previous assertion that all the inmates were in their cells by 8 p.m. Now, that was the previous assertion. The new DOJ memo says Epstein was out of his cell around 10:40 p.m., which is consistent with a distant orange image in the footage that appears near the staircase to the cell block. But what's still unexplained is why the prison guards failed to complete their mandatory rounds and inmate counts that night, and then why they falsified their statements and records by claiming they had